Yo, what's up, Internet? It's your favorite barista back at it again. And today I just wanted to do a real quick video. I have actually moved, as many of you might know. I moved from the East Coast to the West Coast about a month ago now. And I've been trying to mix it up and get back into the coffee scene pretty heavy. Coffee is pretty popular out here, being the West Coast and all. And there have been a lot of good brews to try. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what's the best coffee that I've had around and what coffee shops do I hang out at? And I kind of have to say, so far nothing has really blown me away. Of all the coffees I've tasted from Seattle and from all over the country, really, Texas and Maryland and New York and Philadelphia, all over. And I'm here in San Francisco on the West Coast. I'm hoping something is really going to blow me away. I've been in a lot of nice cafes. Orchard Valley Coffee over here in Campbell, California is really good. Their drip is kind of on par with what I would expect of a good local coffee. Nothing too amazing, but still pretty good. Same thing with Coffee Society over here in Campbell, California as well. Both of those have just been really good for atmosphere, really good for environment, decent drinks. Coffee is, acceptable, decent, drinkable, but nothing too over the top. The one that I've been most impressed with, surprisingly, is Trader Joe's. I've never even really messed with Trader Joe's coffee until moving here because I am so close to Trader Joe's. I've been trying to dabble in their coffees. So I have been really enjoying that, but I really wanted something nice and something local. So I've been going to the farmer's market, and I noticed that there was a local roaster, Cosmic Coffee, and they're out of Santa Clara, California, and they were the one. They were the one that, boom, hit me. It was delicious. My expectations had been met and exceeded. So I want to do a quick shout out for them because yesterday at the farmer's market I got this wonderful product. Now this is what's called dark matter. They like to use the space and the sci-fi themes. So the name caught me right away. Now what this is cold brew coffee concentrate, basically toddy coffee. I love toddy coffee. As you know, it cuts down a lot of the acidity in coffee, which makes it more palatable for most consumers. Most people like iced coffee because it is very smooth and doesn't really have a lot of bite to it. But it can be very potent too. As many of you may know from my border days, I used to like to drink this pretty regularly. So I did buy a bottle of this yesterday. Now let's talk about this. This is a 16-ounce bottle of dark matter, and it's about 1 pound of coffee in here. And I got this yesterday, so I've been drinking a fair amount of coffee, I'd say. What was really cool about this was they also gave me a free shot glass that you can't see the logo, but you will see in just a few minutes when, there you go, you can kind of see it. You'll see it in just a few minutes when I start to taste it. So I was really excited when I first saw this, and it was cool because I walked up, I was like, I'm a roaster, and I really love coffee, and I want to wow people back home with some really good coffee stories and stuff. And so the lady immediately kind of got the feel for what I was into, and she poured me a shot of the dark matter, and before I could even finish the shot, I was $10 in hand, ready to go, because it was delicious. It was the best thing I've tasted so far, being on the West Coast. Again, this is a pound of coffee right here, and I'm pretty much going to finish it in 2 days, probably. I wanted to be able to take some to work, but I really don't see that happening. Especially with they gave me all the tools I needed. A little shot glass, so everybody knows I like to do shots. So I would look at this as basically cold espresso. So now I want to do a real quick tasting for you because I do have a pairing to go with it today, and that is delicious vegan by accident Oreo cookies. So, and that's going to be my pairing today. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little smell for the aroma. The aroma is very strong right off the bat. You can tell it's got a nice complexity to it. I'm getting a lot of kind of floral notes and sweet notes right off the bat. Okay, now I'll go for acidity. There is really no acidity to it. It does have a little bit of a kick in the middle, so it's kind of got, dissipating acidity, if any. Toddy Brewing actually cuts down 65% of the acidity in coffee. So for someone that has stomach ulcers or upset stomach, stuff like that, and you really like coffee, generally Toddy coffee is really the way to go. Actually, this is the only way Karen will really drink coffee is if it's Toddy coffee with some soy milk. Alright, so we'll go for the body. And because of the way Toddy is made, the extended steeping and how long it brews, the body is consistently going to be heavy. This is a very heavy body. I love it. I can taste the texture is what I'm going for with pretty much any coffee, but it's really good with a nice, straight, bold concentrate like this. And now, lastly, I'll go for the keynotes. This is a Guatemalan coffee that we're tasting. I was told by the roaster that they use Guatemalan for their iced coffee, which is an excellent choice. I would have done something similar. You know, any Latin American coffee would really be good for any kind of iced coffee that you're going to make or iced coffee beverages. So that, would have been something I would have done as well. This has got a nice kind of smoky, but meets a little undertone of sweet, maybe a little hint of caramel, maybe a little hint of fruit in there as well. I think it's really good. And like I said, this is definitely the best thing I've tasted thus far while being out here. As you can see, my shot is slowly going away. Now I'll go for the pairing. Do the Oreo. Okay, that's really good. That's a wonderful pairing. I mean, those two go together. This is not the first time I've tried this pairing this morning, so I'll just leave it at that. It's a wonderful pairing. Oreos and dark matter. Alright, so that's going to be it for now. I really appreciate everybody's support. Haven Coffee will be back soon. I'm sort of in a temporary living situation. Once I get my roasting situation back on, I will be hitting you guys with all kind of wonderful videos. And just thanks for all your support. Peace.